This is no volcano anymore. But we're in high caves. We're now in platforming in an RPG game. Where did this come in? And it may look like I'm just sitting on here doing nothing, but I'm sitting here for a good reason. Get on this platform for me. Let me head down, down, down. Back in the volcanic depths we go. We have a new method of transportation technology. We have platforms instead of elevators. What do you think of that one? Let's go back upstairs into the high caves again. Oh, dang it, I missed the platform there. Get back up, please, 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 please. Anything this way? No. Let me go down this way now. Gorgeously, I make my entrance with flowing elegance I battle. Adieu and en garde. Oh wait, adieu was not the proper term I should have been saying there. Oh well, whatever. I'm still gonna have an easy time. And we're in high caves, not a volcano. Well, we're still technically in a volcano, but we're away from lava, so I don't need to see this reddish glow or whatever in the background. Either way, these guys are not going to be too difficult. It hasn't been difficult this whole time so far, so why would it start now? Let's earthquake these two to oblivion and get another level. See you later, guys. Bye-bye. Level 81! A Vileplume and what else? Okay, you can't make me earthquake you to oblivion again. Altaria would resist it otherwise, so I'll get rid of that one first. Giga Drain. These Pokemon don't really scare me. The only trainer that scared me was Lovrina 2 episodes ago. And that was because I kind of made a mistake on my part in that fight. Either way, I'm not too worried about what's going to happen. For the next little while, at least. The onslaught of battles at the end of this dungeon, though, is going to be where the challenging is going to be coming in. And I'm not looking forward to it either. Let's get that item there. Three rare candies. Always good to have. Whoa. Why did you jump down before? I ought to spook you in battle too. We'll see about that. Grommet. However you pronounce this guy's name. Reminds me of the dog in the Wallace and Gromit movies. I know, I am old. Well, not too old, but kinda old. If I remember seeing those movies as kind of a kid. I think they were 70s, 80s cartoon, but I watched them when I was a kid in the 90s. I am not that old, but I still remember watching that stuff quite a bit when I was a kid. Let alone the most recent one to come into theaters in 2004, I think? The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, I think it was. So that's where I got a good chunk of my Wallace and Gromit memories when I watched that as a kid. Hi, Dusclops. Hi, Crobat. Which one of you two will meet good old Theodore first? I simply cannot decide. Eeny, meeny, miny, oh, Crobat's it. You're gonna die first. See you later, Spatty. Tell Edward hi from me from the Twilight Saga. Whoa, you're summoning a giant whale ward. That thing is huge. Wouldn't you agree? I still don't understand why everybody would say Wailord X Skitty. It's terrifying! Have you ever seen those two in size comparison together? How would that even logically work? Oh, and you somehow survived that attack. Wailord is so huge, it's not even funny. What's Wailord gonna do to me? I have yet to see Wailord pull off any bit of a fight on me, despite it being level 44. Oh gosh, water spout! I knew it was gonna do something to me, but I didn't think this. Ugh! That still didn't do a lot of damage, though. If I knew you were gonna have water spout, I would have gone after you first. Well, either way, you're now done. Water spout did give me a little bit of a threat, but I still prevailed. Because I am so smart at this game. You put the fear in me. What can I say? I have no fear. Love that Splatoon 2 team, by the way. PP Max. See, that's the shoreline we were at quite a bit of time ago. We've come a long way up, traveling through Citadark, just to climb a ledge that high. Let's see. Let's go upstairs again. And we're back in a lab of some sort. Who's mailing me again? Egan. Hope you're doing well. I've been keeping well. I have a message from my partner, Biga Biga. I think it should say Pika Pika, not Biga Biga. From the both of us, we hope for your success. Now back here. Remember Kamanako's lab? You ever seen these cranes again? Did Cypher secretly hire Dr. Kamanako to make this part of their base for them? Now where else do I have to go? Oh, the radar lost signal. I actually legitimately forgot the radar was a thing. Let me ride these cranes. Get these items. Timer balls. Always helpful. Yeah, that purple crane will make a nice shortcut to the start of this room, at least. Let's go up even more! How high are we gonna be climbing in here? Watch your head. Keep an eye on the ground, too. Okay, good to keep in mind. Thank you for telling me, Geftal. I remember the strategy guide for this game messed up on this guy's name. They called this trainer Gefta instead of Geftal. I think they had a typo and forgot the L in that guy's name or something. I didn't think about it until just recently when I pulled up the strategy guide. I have the physical copy in front of me right now. Gefta. It says Gefta. This guy's name is Geftal, not Gefta. It says Gefta in the strategy guide, but who has a physical strategy guide anymore with the power of the internet and online guides? That's the thing. Lickitung. This thing is a shadow Pokemon, and I'm definitely intrigued to see what Lickitung are capable of. Lickitung. They're pretty slow, but they're pretty bulky, so they could take quite a number of hits. The problem is, this thing is pretty slow. I mean, you could do a defense curl rollout technique with Lickitung if that's something. Speaking of rollout, if you level this thing up in Gen 4 Armored with rollout and its moveset, it'll evolve into a Licky Licky. And Licky Licky is always a nice Pokemon to consider having on a team. The defenses will help it stand for a little while, though its attack is not going to really be getting it anywhere. Its defense and health otherwise complement it. And I'm falling through the ground. Items. For a max revive. Wish I knew that was there before coming down here. Now, where else do I need to go? Probably that bottom right one because of the blue crane. Or the Cyan crane. Cyan, however the heck you pronounce it. It's different in all the regions of the world. I don't really know, nor do I really care about that sort of thing. I just pronounce it as Cyan in my region. But I'm definitely interested to seeing how it's pronounced in other places of the world, even though I just said I don't care. I'm definitely intrigued to see how it's pronounced. I know, like, Canadian people pronounce it as Cyan. It's pronounced Cyan in my region. Canadians call it Cayenne. I'm curious to see what other places of the world call Cyan, Cayenne, whatever. I don't even know how it's pronounced in Spanish or something like that, as a matter of fact. 4 more full heals. Always nice to carry some of those things around. You're never gonna pass me. I'll be yelled at if I don't stop you. Who's gonna yell at you? The comm speaker above us or something? But either way, let's duel, you and I, a guard. Explode and Stantler. The worst you're probably gonna do is intimidate me, which is, in the end, not gonna really do anything to you two. Let's Earthquake and get rid of you both. Bye-bye. Let's roar up the earth again. Goodbye. Oh, wait, you somehow survived that? What? How? How did you survive my earthquake? You terrible, terrible little monster. Anyway, this Scyther is a shadow Pokemon. And it's a pretty interesting one, if that. Oh gosh, you decided to confuse me? How dare you, Exploud? Simply, how dare you? Anyway, Scyther is a shadow Pokemon, and it's a pretty interesting bug type. It's kind of speedy, and it kind of hits hard. That's what makes me like Scyther as a Pokemon. Scyther's defenses come in once it evolves into a Scizor, but the problem with getting a Scizor, it needs to trade while holding a metal coat, and that's something that's not going to really be happening until you finish the main plotline of this game. So if you're planning to raise a Scizor, just be forewarned that you have to wait a little bit before you get yourself a Scizor in your team. Not to mention I always love bug-type Pokemon. And this Scyther is pretty speedy, so it's going to be hitting pretty hard and pretty fast. What's your other Pokemon? Chansey! Chansey! Chansey here is a shadow Pokemon. Chansey, it's pretty bulky in health, to say the least. Ow. There's nothing really too outstanding about Chansey other than its ginormous health, and it's got pretty bulky defenses and its special stats. But hit it with the physical move though, oh, and that thing's pretty much history. Oh dear. Ooh. You would not believe how much that terrified me. And Chansey statuses are kind of poor, so it's not going to be doing a lot to me as far as attacking. And it's one or two Pokemon in this game that can evolve through friendship. But I'm going to be realistic. You're not going to easily get a Blissey before you fight the final boss of this adventure, considering how close to the end of the dungeon we are. I'm sorry, that's just a bitter, utter truth about it. No going around that one, buddy. And we defeated Ledin. On top of that. What happened? An earthquake scared you away, I guess. But game's over. Except not yet. We still have a little more Citadark to go. We have an item over here. What is in it? Both of those items were revives? Okay then. Not complaining, but I can always use some extra cash when I sell these things later or something. I'll keep in mind max revives though, because you can't buy them in any of the shops. Normal revives you can buy in all the shops and whatnot though. But we have quite an onslaught of battles ahead of us. So I'm going to run back, heal, get back over here, and then put it into this session. That's the only problem I have with Citadark, how far back I had to run to even heal my team. It's ridiculous. Now I just need to wait for platforms to show. Oh boy, this is gonna be one of the longest trips back to the healing machine, if I ever saw any. But I'm only going back to the healing machine because Teddiursa is almost running out of moves. And I know what I'm about to fight in the next episode, so I'm gonna run back, heal up, get back over there, and then put an end to this session. This adventure is almost over. No, get back on there. I am not getting you to jump off that platform before it rises up and leaves you behind. That would be so stupid of me. A little more to go. Just a little more. Man, we're running so far backwards just to even heal! Can we get another one of these healing machines coming up very, very soon? I mean, I already know the answers to this, but it's so ridiculous I have to run this far backwards just to heal my team. Let's get back upstairs. I know this is time consuming, but bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I'm gonna try doing this as fun and entertainingly as I can. Get on the... It went down without you. How does it feel? How does it feel to be rejected by a platform? I feel so utterly ashamed and disgusted that a platform rejected me. I want to cry in a corner right now by myself. I didn't really care about that platform that way anyway. I already have someone to take care of in this form of retrospect. Back up we go! A couple more times and then we'll end this session. Ride the crane, take me ahead. Man, it took almost 5 minutes to get from where that trainer was to heal and come back. That was ridiculous. But believe it or not, I needed that healing. Because what we're gonna see once I get up on the elevator might surprise you. This elevator, I mean. We're finally at the top of the volcano. Took forever to get us up here, and we just have that dome thing. I'm gonna save my progress here, and see if I could somehow show you what the heck is to come before I run into any battles on accident. If you could see that figure in the back, that is one of Greevil's personal bodyguards. We're going to be dealing with him and some other stuff in the next episode. When we return, we're going to be getting inside that dome and dealing with Greevil once and for all. But we still got Cypher's admins to deal with too. Well, not counting Lovrina. We kind of bested her already. So, thank you guys for watching. This is Subspace, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out and stay safe, folks.